Hello world. This is a nice little game I just found for $3. If you like Vampire Survivors, I think you'll love it. If you like gladiator games, you'll love it. Magic and Monsters. The premise is very simple. Every time you do a run, you get some gems, and you can go back to the main menu and buy upgrades. So far, I have an extra dwarf unit, an extra elven unit, some extra health, maximum range for my ranged units, spell cooldown, extra gold per round, and projectile unit speed by 100%. None of that probably makes sense because you haven't seen combat yet. So when you hit a new game, it's like a normal run, and you have characters. So far I have 4 unlocked. I completed the game with this guy, Lightning Boy. He's kind of your starter character. There's a Flame Witch, nice Healy dude, and then Skeleton Mage, which I have to go with. Play a normal difficulty, not make it hard. And since I beat the game once, I've unlocked Forest, which I've tried it out, and that seems to be a harder style than Arena, so we're just going to go basic. And this is what happens. Whenever you start, you get troops and some gold, and you get that for every round. And your goal is to get the best army as possible to the final boss, which is 5 extremely hard waves, I believe at wave 30. I'm going to go with the archers because they're amazing in this, and it's kind of just an auto battler. And like I said, after every round, you choose an upgrade. So we can get more archers and 18 gold. We can get a summon range spell, which we summon 4 archers just out of thin air, but it can't be used for the first 80 seconds of combat, and it has a 19-second cooldown, and we gain 7 gold. Or we gain Impending Doom, where we set an ally on fire. They gain plus 200% movement speed, and they set nearby enemy and friendly units on fire. If I was a melee build, I would definitely want this. I think I'm going to take the summon range spell. And here's the menu that you get used to a lot. Units, how many we actually have, used, owned, and maximum. And here are the upgrades. So every single round we come back here and spend our gold. We can buy more max units so we can have more in the field. Choose units or a spell is literally the end reward that we just saw. So we open this, we're going to get units or a spell and gold associated with it. So we actually get gold back when buying this. This one unlocks level 2 spells, so there's a little dot right here. We can level these spells up. Tier 2 units, we can see them kind of locked right here. Can't really tell what they are. I believe they go up to 5. From 6 to 8 tier 1 units affected. Increase the amount of units being offered. So this will get more expensive as we unlock more tiers, but basically, however many tier units we have unlocked, when we own this, it will always double. You don't really need to buy it early because when let's say I buy it and then I buy the tier 2 units, this becomes unlocked again. I have to buy it again for tier 2. Melee does an extra 25% damage per purchase. Range does an extra 25% damage per purchase. Units get an increase from 10% to 35%. It's only 10% because of that upgrade I bought back on the main screen. Spells have plus 15% damage. Spell cooldown reduced by 5%. We get more upgrade options, and Melee now has a life skill. So here we can kind of see that we get gold returns. This is interest, I guess? Or this is just a reward system for not spending your money. Have 0 through 99 gold, you get 0 gold back. I have currently 42 up here on the top right. If I had 100 gold, I would be getting 10 gold back each round just for having 100 gold. So I try not to spend gold until I hit 500, because that way you just get the maximum return. Um, one more key thing to look at, right here, we can actually see the next round we're fighting. Boggards. They have 12 health, 4 damage, medium attack speed. Little frog people. Let's go kill them. I'm also playing with a key on where I can speed up, which is a normal default option turned off, just because sometimes the waves can get kind of slow. Alright. Now, I'm going to build a front line to protect my archers, give them more time to attack. We can take cultists that deal a 6 damage, medium attack speed, and has a 20% chance to deal double damage critical hit. Or we can form Footman, there we go, which have less damage, attack way slower, but they have double the health and take 40% reduced damage from ranged characters. I want a front line, it's going to be them. Gonna do another round. Keep saving up gold. I'm gonna turn down the speed here. A lot of the first bit is going to be you just not spending your money, picking the right choices. Here we go. 32 gold. Round 3 complete. We get another chance at cultists. We can take summon bandits now. So kind of like how we have a summoned range spell, it's the exact same, except now we summon melee characters. I'm going to take this for the gold. And now we have over our unit maximum. So you'll notice red, we cannot bring 2 of these cultists in because we have 22 units, we can only bring in 20. I'm going to buy a maximum unit increase. Now we can bring 30, everyone's good, ready up. And now we're fighting boggers and some kind of mushroom people. I like to wait for them to group up and then do this massive ice spell right here. Freeze them all and leave them ready for attack, and just let the archers do the work. And complete it again. We could take the summon spell, it really wants us to take it, or we can gain some Elven Warriors, melee, 12 health, 10 damage, fast attack speed, and 25% chance to just dodge an attack. I like that, so we'll go with them. They'll help the front line. And you'll notice, I kind of missed it last time. Now that I passed 100, this is now light gold. Like, this is now lit, so it tells us we're actually getting this back. Now we're going to be fighting 3 witches, 20 boggers, and 7 fungal shrooms. You can see the fungal shrooms are kind of dangerous. The witch, definitely way dangerous. Lots of damage, but short range, low health. Probably cast a spell on her and we're good. Yeah, I'm still not going to upgrade. Keep the gold flowing. Front line's moving. There they are. I'm going to wait until they all massively group up. Right here. Freeze the witches. Summon some archers on the back line to take out the witches. Because they're scary, and my front line decimated them. Now, these are some good choices. We could go with a tanky character still, get more cultists for the double damage, or we could go with the elven units for the dodge chance. I like how the archers are also elves, so I'm kind of just going to go with the elven warriors, make it all cool. We're over on maximum, but if we buy more max units, we're not below 200, so we're going to pop that one more time. Now we have to fight gnolls, which this game isn't hard until we start to hit, I want to say like wave 20, wave 15. But there's a total of 30 waves, and then at the end of it all, there's a giant just boss waves. 5 in a row. You heal, but you don't get to buy any more upgrades. So before you go into that boss wave, you want to spend all of your gold. I also just misclicked my archers, so they have to walk forever. But like I said, we're fine. Not hard yet. Now, get more archers. That's a good choice. Get Impending Doom. I don't like this spell. I've never liked this spell. If you're going with like a Berserker lifesteal build for a lot of melee warriors, I guess it would be good. There's a few characters I think it would fit well on. I don't like it. I'm going to take more archers, build my backline, and just ready up because we're about at 300 gold. I want the 30 gold per round. Freeze everyone, summon more archers. Same strategy I've been going with every single wave. There we go. And we get more soldiers. I think we'll actually take more archers. And now I'm actually going to spend some gold. I'm going to lose my 300 buff here. I'm actually going to buy tier 2 units. And every time you buy a tier upgrade, it gives you 1 unit free. I got an Alchemist. Alchemists, medium attack speed. Each attack does 20% splash damage to deal my enemies. That's not bad. I'm going to buy a unit upgrade so I can actually use them. And I'm going to be safe and just buy 2 more. So that way it takes me a while now. And now we're going to go on a save. Just not spending money. But now that I have tier 2 units, every time we get the reward, instead of tier 1 units, it's only going to give me tier 2 units. I'm not going to see tier 1s anymore. At least I don't believe so. Yeah, so now I have centaurs and miners as my option. It has given me this spell, I believe, at least 3-4 times now. I hate this spell. There's other spells. There's like 6 other spells in this game. It's just giving this to me nonstop. Centaurs, good melee unit, decent health, medium attack speed. Cleave is pretty decent. Miners, though, they tank. They're a big tank with 80 health, so I'm going to take them. They're just a tank and they do good damage. We also somehow have dwarves in a party of elves, so, you know, that makes sense. Now we'll just go back since we are saving money. And now we have a massive skeleton wave. Now, these battles are not procedurally generated. They are basically set in stone to be the same. I don't know about the ones in the forest, but the arena is the exact same always. So when you kind of get used to it, you know you're gonna be fighting. You can kind of plan around how good your army needs to be. Healing wave. It's not a terrible spell. I'm gonna take it. Now I'm already at 400 gold. We're at 51 units. And now we're going to be fighting a whole bunch of skeleton warriors and skeleton mages. Yeah, I think my army's still good enough to take them. It's the mages I'm a little bit concerned about. So I'm going to freeze them. Throw my archers in the back line. Pass a healing wave. Which, that really didn't do much for that dwarf right there, I saw. Throw spells back up. Freeze. And we're good. I was really hoping... Yeah, I was about to say, I was really hoping I get the spell Chain Lightning, and it literally just spawned. I love this spell. This spell, not great when it's first level, but as you level it up with its damage, it does a lot, and it just chains off every opponent. We'll do 10 bounces at level 1. I want to say it adds 5 every level, but I'm not for sure. But we're finally over 500, so we can start spending gold after this, because I don't want to lose that. Yeah, look, just almost one-shot all those guys. Freeze the mages, because I'm not going to deal with it. Shoot them in the back line, kill my own. And we also have a skeleton boss right here, which our elves are just kicking the ass of. Lightning. And almost got this. Just gonna heal, freeze the mages. Yeah, they're already done. Okay, now we can get priests that heal, some bandits, or some centaurs. I'm gonna take some priests. Never really used them much before. They seem interesting. Healing nearby units. On death? I didn't read that actually. That might actually suck. I should have read that before I clicked them. We're gonna unlock level 2 spells and probably just another upgrade with maximum, and then buy more units. Upgrade chain lightning. Let's do another one. We're gonna take more alchemists. Kind of building around another range style combat in second tier as well. Ready up? Okay. When I said earlier, this is not procedurally generated, this is a mission that strikes out to you, or a wave. It's like 100 of these things. Just non-stop. They could just keep spawning for... They just keep spawning. So you really need a good front line whenever you do this. Heal, freeze, and this is why I like the chain lightning, because they all line up perfectly for this. My gold, and now I have an option to upgrade my first spell, which isn't bad. Get more priests. I'm wondering if I should go in on the priest or get 65 gold. Here's my thing: 65 gold, decent number, but I'm gonna take this. And literally that choice that we just had, that gave us 65 gold, is only 50 gold. So I just made 15 gold and I can take the choice again. And it still gave me the 2 other options, I think with more gold. So I'm going to take the priests, kind of stack up my tier 2 units, because I'm not doing that at all. And I'm also going to buy... spell cooldown and spell damage. Just kind of help this right here. And yeah, one more pick. Why not? Okay, now I can upgrade my summon range. So now in summoning, instead of this summoning archers, it now summons alchemists. And it can't be used for the first 4 seconds instead of the first 8. So it's quicker to actually use. I'm going to lightning. Not that strong. Summon. Freeze. And heal. My front line is not as strong as I'd like. I really need more frontline units. I think that we'll spend this gold on right here. We'll take 65 gold. 70. I'm gonna buy this so I get double the units. That was a lot, actually. I think 7 ogres and yeah, we'll do the next wave. Mostly because like there, the witches just go down easy. Freeze. Healing wave. They've already destroyed the backline units I placed, but here is lightning chain. That just wiped the witches. Since I really need just a better front line, I'll take the centaurs. Take some miners. Take some priests. And it looks like the gold's going up the more I purchase that. So now I'll buy some lifesteal for the melee just to keep them up. Now the next wave, we just have 5 bosses in a single wave. 5 Monarch Skeleton Kings. Shoot some lightning. Let's see if they group up together, which 3 are, so I'm going to freeze them. 7 my alchemists. Healing wave. Doesn't seem to go up here, but that's fine. Because we're decimating them. The cultists are coming a lot more in handy than I thought they would. Get more centaurs, build the front line. Decent sized army. We're getting ready to hit the cap again. Gonna spend 1 preemptively. And now we're also going to spend 90 just for extra spell damage. Yeah, and one more roll. And we got... I'm going to upgrade the Frost Shock. Because we're definitely going a spell style route. There we go. Put them in the back line. I'm not sure if putting them back there is actually a good idea. I've just been doing it to kill the weak units. That time it seemed to work out fine. Got a whole bunch of gold. Now the difficulty is going to start ramping. So I'm going to buy tier 3 units. This is where the units get a little crazy. Gladiator, honestly the most useless unit here, I would say. We have the melee angels who heal themselves, a wizard, a plague doctor, and I forget what this guy is. But I'm just going to go ahead and start it. Get more lightning. Didn't do as much damage as I'd like. Wait till everyone groups up nice and big. Freeze. Summon. Heal. Waiting for lightning. Charge. Go through their front line. These guys are kind of scary, but our front line broke through. They're going to get close. And we're going to freeze them. That should win it. Okay. So, 3 more gladiators. Build out the front line of just tank dudes. Cherububs. These are melee angel units that regenerate health every 2 seconds. So they're kind of like a healing unit who, if we put lifesteal on, they're pretty decent. Plague Doctors. They are a melee unit, 60 health, 20 damage, fast attack speed. On death, leaves a poison pool that damages nearby enemies. I think we're going to take the Plague Doctors because we have a lot of priests in them, which kind of builds like an on-death theme. So we're kind of just like tossing our units to die. I'm going to buy the upgrade for double the units, spend 75 gold, and I'm going to take some of these angels as well. Buy more lifesteal. Buy more units. That's probably where 240 warriors of skeletons. 24. So this is going to be another massive skeleton wave. Yeah, this might be where I stop buying max upgrades. I don't usually go past 140 even, but I seem to be getting a lot of troops this run. Use lightning, let it spread through their ranks. Freeze. And now we're just going to see the front lines just emerge. I'm going to speed this up a little. And all that's left is their back line now. Slow it down. And we're good. The Healing Angel, I think, came really handy there, especially also with the Centaurs. So, 65 gold, that's no longer how much that chest costs, so I don't like that. I'm going to take the Plague Doctors with 25. And we are going to actually save up for tier 4 units. We don't really get much of tier 3, that's fine. I want tier 4 units as soon as possible. Find 13 Minotaurs, spread them throughout the rank, freeze most, summon my alchemists, heal them both. They should be able to take it without me interfering now, but just as a good precaution, always throw your lightning. Yeah, there we go. Now we could take Knights, which takes 70% reduced rain damage, so they're just like the Footmen, just better. I'm going to upgrade my Healing Wave. Spend my gold on that. We now have tier 4. And it looks like it gave us Paladins. So you'll notice this guy's locked. This guy we can also not unlock. They are tied to specific characters only. So let's actually just get double. So that way, whenever we get our rewards now, we'll just always get double the tier 4. probably stay here for a little bit. Try to go to tier 5 before the end of wave 30. Wipe them. Freeze. Summon. Heal. I honestly think our front line's so good we don't need to cast spells, but just because that's how heavy we are in this build, we're going to. You can play this game without even getting a spell. Specifically, there's actually a character for that. Only using, like, minions, not actually having spells. Griffins are interesting because each time they attack, they deal more damage. Paladins, each swing with a hammer heals them, and then golems, each time a golem is hit by a melee, they deal damage back, so they're thorns. We're range build, but we definitely need more of a front line, so we're going to take paladins. Not really that many great choices still. I'm going to upgrade my spells, try to get this one up more, and we're just going to go in. Gonna freeze the fire throwers, throw backline. That was a waste of a healing spell. I tried to heal them whenever they got hit, but they were literally one-shotted. So 2-tier units are not that great anymore here. So yeah, I definitely need to build out tier 4s. Level 21 complete. Hey, the spell I want to upgrade just got the choice to upgrade. 777 gold, Halo. Hey. Let's see. I'm gonna take spell cooldown reduction, and some more lifesteal. And now we have floating heads. At least that's what it looks like to me. It looks like some dude's floating head. I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to be, but it looks cool. And they're easily getting wiped, and they will whenever I get lightning. And they're done. I'm going to take the 90 gold, because that is a free roll. We have more paladins, or we can get royal guards, or more frost upgrades. I'm going to really start to need soldiers, so we're going to take... Has 30% chance to crit for 4 times the normal damage. I'm going to take that, because that gets us crit. They're kind of like the cultists. That's cool. They're decently tanky. 110. Not amazingly, but yeah. They also deal a lot of damage. Go over here. Now here, we're actually going to buy a rain damage increase, because archers... We also have alchemists. We actually don't have griffins, but that's okay, because we're also going to buy the melee upgrade. So now just all of our units could deal good damage, and now we have a dragon. We're just going to casually kill a dragon in this arena. I'm going to wait for everything to group up. Freeze. Heal. Light. Just going to let everything keep going, as the dragon is extremely tanky, so we're just going to freeze him. Keep summoning. And as long as your summons don't die, they stay until the round's over. So if you have a good frontline that just doesn't deal damage, you can just keep summoning to help deal damage. Gonna take some more royal guards, I think. Get our damage increase. Build better frontline. We're gonna take spell damage increase, and we're gonna do a roll. Get some golems in. Even better frontline. And now, here comes the hard part. What wave is this? 24? Okay. Yeah, not yet. Let's see if I can save up about 500 gold in the next 3 waves. Because if so, we're going to buy tier 5s. Run through all these little orkies, and they're pretty much wiped. Yeah, 150 gold plus 50. Gonna buy some Griffins since I also bought the range upgrade. Kind of even spread. Already at almost 800 gold. We're gonna go again. Lightning all these wolves. Let them all just pile up. There you go. Almost like the Boggart round where it just keeps summoning. Just keeps summoning. I think it's finally... Nope. Yeah, I was going to say it's finally over, and it's not. I do like how it leaves all the bodies on the ground so you can just see how many units it had to spawn. It doesn't have performance issues. Like, again, this is a $3 game, almost $4. That's it. It's literally like Vampire Survivors. Yeah, it's kind of pixelated. Not great graphics, but I mean, for its design, I'd say this is pretty good graphics. I'm not sure if this was built by a one-man team. It got the feel like it does, and I love that. Okay, so there's our tier 5 units. Can't get this guy. He's only limited to the Necromancer. Archangel regenerates 40 health every 2 seconds. They are a tank, they are deal a lot of damage, and they're fast. They're a holy angel, not bad to have. I am going to now not do anything. Actually, I'm gonna waste this gold. Give us more options on attack, and I'm actually gonna dip below 500 here, and I'm 400 actually, and get this. So now we just have double tier 5s. Never have to buy that again. We're below our interest. That's fine though. And we just need to build up a tier 5 line. I'd like to get 160 units before wave 30. Gonna burn through these guys, my alchemists. Freeze, heal. I really don't like the healing spell I picked up. I thought it would be nice with the priest idea, some kind of like healing archetype. Not really working out though. Like, it's working a little bit, I see the effects, not great. I think it would have been better if we just buffed our line a lot. I'll take the Archangels, so now we have 3 of them. Save our gold, keep the interest building now. And now we have like 20 of those Skeleton Kings. Freeze them up. Took us a while to kill that one with the other skeleton minions like 20 waves ago. Now, easily killing a lot of them. Just to show the differences between the tier upgrades. I believe there is a challenge to like not go past tier 1 units. I would find that extremely difficult. Upgrade. I really want to take just more units. So the reason why we're getting like 2, normally whenever you have tier 5s, they only give 1 unit whenever you get them. Getting that double is so important because you're getting 2, and you can just slowly double build the numbers. If you get tier 5 extremely early and just slowly keep building them like this, you get an almost impenetrable army. The front line's just impossible to break. Gonna take more angels, I guess. Keep the healing build going, even though I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna buy a spell upgrade for damage. Give them more health. Give them more lifesteal. And we're on wave 28, so I'm gonna stop there. Let's go. Well, let's actually leave this to the group. Let's see how good they go. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. They seem to be doing alright. They're struggling in the bottom line. Top line's just decimating. I guess that's because the centaurs are up there, which is interesting, because they are a low-level unit. Dwarven Construct, extremely tanky, has a breath attack. Really good. Archangels, again, have that heal. You'll notice they have about half the health, but deal even more damage and have more attack speed. Honestly, though, I think the damage output of the breath attack is just better because it hits all the nearby enemies. I think I'm going to go throw in some Frost Giants, actually, give them the freeze chance. And we're going to buy some units. Cyclops, their range. Great range unit. Just beam eye attacks. I actually think they throw boulders. Buy some more. Get some more Cyclopses. Get some more Dwarven Constructs. More Dwarven Constructs. And we're already at 39 units. We have 2 more waves left to prepare. Burning through all those wizards. Just wiping them. They are dealing some damage, which is scary. But, yeah. This is coming in handy. So now it does 8... Oh, more Frost Giants. So now it does 18 bounces and 102 damage. Which is really good. Gonna get some spell upgrades. Search. I got my max level Chain Lightning. Exactly what I want. And now I'm going to spend one more... No. I'm going to save my gold. So, wave 30. After this round, we have to spend all of our gold. We have to fight 5 dragons. I forgot I'm on speed up, so slow that down. Let's pop a heal. This is what I consider the hardest wave. The waves that come after this, yeah, they're tough because you don't upgrade. This is just, I think, hard in general. Because 5 dragons, extremely, they're like the most tanky unit. And they don't want to go in. Good damage. We already have 2 dead. We're working on the 3rd. Gonna freeze the tanky ones. Gonna heal. You notice most of our army is actually dead. Our archers are staying alive though, which is good. This is why I build them early on, is because they have such long range, they don't really get in trouble and die. I'm going to upgrade my summon range spell, prepare for the endgame. You have defeated all normal levels, and now you need to spend all your gold, defeat the 5 endgame rounds, I unlock a new difficulty. So, upgrades. Summon range no longer has a cooldown. The cooldown is 16 seconds. It increases 2 seconds each time it's used, but there is no long an end of the round cooldown reset. So as soon as I get in, I can summon Cyclopses. I am just going to be spending all my money on unlocking more troops. Just going to keep buying like Archangels, Frost Giants, mostly Archangels because I went with the healing build. I might as well take the upgrade here. It gave us a lot of gold back. That's something also to keep in mind, is think of the gold back return here. So that way you can kind of get a possible free unit upgrade. Gonna take more Cyclopses. Gonna take more Archangels. I just noticed something. We're in a bit of a pickle. Have to buy upgrade. And we're out of money. That's okay though. We got a decent amount of troops here. First 2 tiers, lots of units. Tier 3, not that great. Tier 4, really low units. I usually stack up a lot here. Tier 5, 25, 31, 39 units. That's not bad at all. So gonna go in. Just decimate their wave. Summon some more Cyclopses. They summon, throw boulders. Do this, heal wave. And they're just throwing everything they've thrown at us so far. Wizards, orcs, yetis, demon minotaurs, gnolls, some kind of goats, skeletons, everything. And this is what the 5 waves are. I just did the wrong spell. That's a waste of Cyclopses, but oh well. Because, again, decimation. We got so many tier 5 units, I don't think we're going to have a single problem. Yep, dead. Endgame 1 round, don't get an upgrade anymore. Just go straight into it. I'm going to actually speed up, just to make these fights a little quicker. the Yetis. Their backline. Yeah, burning through them. It's been a while ago. I think it was like wave 12, but I had trouble with my lightning killing those wolves. Easily done now with 240 damage. Keep the waves going. Just bombing everything. Which there is a bomb spell. I didn't roll it once. I actually would have took it. It damages your allies, but it's actually great. I believe the fire chick starts with it. That's wave 3, going straight into wave 4. Having a little fast, and now we have another dragon. This is why I say wave 30 is tougher, because it's just throwing minions with the dragon. That's not tough. Like, I guess, yeah, adding an extra 100 attacks, but you don't deal that much damage. I say that, they're decimating. Holy crap. That was close, actually. I just noticed that their backline was just destroying my front. I'm gonna turn this one down a bit. That got really too close for me. Dragon's almost dead. I don't like how their backline is. So I'm gonna lightning strike it, destroy a lot of Minotaurs, freeze some of them, heal up the units, summon, and just wait for my lightning to come back. They are kind of destroying me. I might lose this. Got really cocky there. Freeze the dragon. Our bottom front line stay intact, but our back line got spread from them. Lightning. Summon some Cyclopses. Hey, yeah, we're good. So I got a little scary there at the end, but we got it. And I got 110 blood shards. I guess if you increase the difficulty, enemies get tougher, more health, etc. But I guess it gives you more blood shards. I've never actually went on. And you can just spam celebrate. Which is useless. There is an endless mode. Keep going. I think you do get rewards for it. I'm going to quit. Go back and just show the power upgrades. So, this one, went over in the beginning, start with an extra dwarf warrior. That's why I had a dwarf in the beginning. Extra archer in the beginning. Just gives you one more, kind of helps you, like, easier early game health. Everyone just gets extra health. Not bad. Gold is probably my favorite. It gives you extra gold per round. You can build the 500 quicker, get more gold, get more everything. The projectile one's also good because it allows the range build idea I just went with. Well, I went healing, which is weird, but the range build with the archers to actually work because it lets them stay double the rate behind because of the projectile speed increase. Just makes them hit like crazy. Max range is the one that actually increases their range. I have 2 stack. I'm going to buy 3. So now they can be 45% behind where they normally are in the line and still hit. Range damage and melee damage buff. I'm going to take a range buff because the next build I'm going to do is going to be a range attack. But yeah, you can get spell damage, increase the healing wave. This is interesting. It specifically only increases 2 spells. Healing wave and bless. That's it. I don't know if they're actually that good. Reroll upgrades. This allows you to actually reroll. Here's the 2 characters you can unlock. And that will be all.